Are you an undergraduate student and you're looking for ways to acquire more money and you want to exit this video? Please don't, because I'm going to be telling you ways on how you can acquire more money. So trust me and stay tuned with me, guys. Let's get into the video. Hey my lovelies, it's your girl Chef Angie here and we're back with another video. And if you're seeing me for the first time on your screen, please do subscribe. My name is Asani Angel. I'm a food blogger. Here on YouTube, I create content on food, money management, and food blogging tips. So if this is what you would love to learn about, then you're in the right place. And today, we're going to be talking about finance in a different dimension because I'm going to be introducing you guys to something new. Well, so let's get into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to be introducing to you all is Money Africa. Well, why am I introducing this to you guys? Is because your girl just became a Money Africa student ambassador. Yes, it's actually really exciting for me and I can't wait to go through this journey. Well, what exactly is Money Africa? Money Africa is a financial literacy company. They train people on how to manage their finances and also acquire more money through investments. So how exactly do they do this? They do this by creating different plans for different categories of people. They have one for kids, one for undergraduates like me, and one for adults. So I'm going to be focusing on the undergraduate plan because that is what I'm a student ambassador for. Yes, the undergraduate plan is going to cost you. It's not free, guys. Nothing is free in this life. Well, so it costs 10,000 naira, and for me that is a really good amount to invest in your future because they're not just teaching you about things that are not reality. They are teaching you things in relation to how you are. They don't expect you to have so much in this world because you're a student, and they teach you with relation to your own reality. So you're a student, they teach you with, oh, I gain allowances, or I have people giving me allowance. So how exactly do I make more money from that my allowance? What exactly do I do from that my allowance? So in that particular method, you're not stressed. Everything is just going to go smoothly. And they try to make you balanced, because one thing that really affects a lot of people today is because they do not think about a particular financial investment before they even go into it. They just feel like, oh, their friend is going into it and they just go into it. And one thing Money Africa does for you is that they teach you on how to go into all these things, so you do not get scammed, so you do not lose money from all these particular methods. And I've actually started taking the classes, and honestly the class is fire. We have pre-classes, and pre-classes I started for a really long time now. The class is actually fire because they let you know about a lot of things that you ordinarily wouldn't know, but they do. Well guys, so this is going to cost you 10,000 naira, and if you're going to be registering, please use my referral code. My referral code is Angel 300. So I'm just going to put that on the screen. It's probably going to be going through the screen. My referral code is Angel 300, and there's a freebie. If you register before the June 15th, you get a free budget tracker and a free investment tracker. This is something that normally people would pay for. People would pay for these things because it's actually really hard to create a budget tracker and especially an investment tracker. It's not something that is really easy, and Money Africa is giving this to you free. Guys, you really need to take advantage of this. So you do not want to miss this freebie. Register before June 15th, and also registration ends 18th of July. Guys, this thing is getting closer. This date is getting closer. Gather your money now so that you will not come and cry to me that Angel, if I had known, I would have registered for this thing. Register now, and please don't forget to add your referral code. My code is Angel 300. Angel in capital letter 300. Very simple, not too much stress. So it's 10,000 naira, and I would really love to see you guys on the platform because you're definitely going to be enlightened. Well, so I've introduced that, and the next thing we're going to be talking about is habits to cultivate while trying to manage your money and also acquire more money. So the first thing I'm going to be letting you guys know is that you need to be disciplined. I can't stress can't really stress about this because you definitely have to. You cannot have money and not be disciplined about your money, because you definitely spend it and squander the whole money without even achieving anything with the money. So you need to be financially disciplined. If you're going to try to save your money, you need to know, oh, I'm saving this particular amount monthly, so I must not cut it, I must not go beyond it, or I must not go, sorry, I can go beyond it, but I must not go lower than it, except if the situation is not nice and you definitely have to go below it. So you need to be disciplined when it comes to that particular area. And acquiring more money, you definitely need to be disciplined about that, because if you're going to be acquiring more money, you would need to understand that if I'm putting this particular amount of money inside, I have to be consistent with this particular amount of money. I do not want to cut short on a particular amount, and I want to gain more of this money. So let's take for example, you're going to invest in a particular company, yeah, and then you keep your money there. Yes, one thing I know that people talk about when it comes to investing is that your money grows over time. So you really have to take a long time for your money to grow. And if you're not disciplined, when someone that's not disciplined, when you see this slight increase, you draw all your money out and then you go and squander, and you don't have any other money left to use. And that is not nice. You do not want to have that kind of situation, because if you had left that money there, you would have acquired more. So you have to be really disciplined when it comes to managing your money and spending and all of that. And how can you be disciplined is, if you're someone that buys on impulse, or if you're someone that spends anyhow, stop going to places that will make you spend anyhow, because they will not help you. You will just keep on repeating the same process, and in your mind you think, oh, I'm saving, so I'll definitely acquire financial freedom and all of that. Nah, it won't work. You have to cut back on some things, and that's what discipline tells you to do. You have to cut back on something, because you cannot keep going through the same method and expecting a different result. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is being patient. Yes, patience is actually a really important key when you are trying to acquire more money. If you're going to invest in a particular company, you do not expect that in 2 months or 3 months you'll be receiving returns. Things don't work like that. You need to be realistic. Yes, you need to be realistic, so be patient. And one thing patient does is that it keeps you in check. Like, if you're patient, then you will not be worrying so much about, oh, this money is not coming, oh, this money is not doing this, because you know that money takes time to accumulate, and you've put your money in there. That means in your mind you're already like, oh, this can be a risk, this can be a good investment. So you have that mind that I might lose, I might win, all of that. So in that return, if you're patient, you might not necessarily feel so burdened about the whole money. So guys, you need to be patient when it comes to acquiring more money, and even managing your money well. Things like budget tracker, things like budgeting takes a lot of time. It takes time for you to grasp all those things into one thing. So if you're patient with trying to get your money intact, trying to keep all your records, then you will definitely have a more financial stability, because you're not stressing on where is this money going to, where is this money going to. So be patient. I'm not trying to run here. Then another thing I would mention is acquire more financial knowledge. I already talked about Money Africa. That is a way to acquire more knowledge about finance. It's a really big way. You don't want to miss this one. Don't forget to use my code ANGEL300. So acquire more financial knowledge. I'm currently reading this book, The Psychology of Money. Yeah, Psychology of Money. I'm going to put a link where you can download the book, or I'm just going to put the book there, how you can download it anyhow. So if you have financial knowledge about a particular thing, then you know that you're definitely not going to fall into people that scam you and all these things. So guys, you need to acquire more financial knowledge about whatever thing you're going to try to invest in. Like, take for example budgeting. You cannot just wake up one morning and say, oh, I want to budget But then, do you know how to? You need to acquire knowledge on that particular thing before you're able to do it. So that's one thing you need to know. Financial knowledge is really key, but that won't not necessarily take you to financial freedom. It's your behavior. Yes, it's your behavior that will take you. That is one of the reasons why I mentioned discipline and patience as part of my first set of habits that you need to cultivate. So you need to understand that you need financial knowledge, guys. Even if it might not take you to that place of financial freedom, but you still need it, because at the end of the day, it's definitely going to count in whatever thing you intend to do with your money in the later future. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is budgeting. Budgeting is important. You need to know where your money is going to. You need to allocate your money well. And anytime people talk about budgeting, some people do not include wants in it, but I feel like it's supposed to have it there. Like you're supposed to have a part for wants, a category for wants, because you cannot let your cravings swallow you. You need to have a particular position for wants. Like for example, I want to buy Cold Stone ice cream, yeah, but then because I'm trying to save, I'm trying to invest, I don't want to buy Cold Stone ice cream. Guys, you don't want to be living a life of how we should have Cold Stone ice cream. Like, you just be thinking about it every day. Actually put money for cravings or for wants or any of these things. So you need to budget to know where your money is going to. You don't want to come and in a situation whereby, oh, my money finishes at the end of the month and you're like, so how exactly that happened? Now be having story for the gods. You don't want that situation. So you have to budget your money well. And I actually have a video on how to budget. I think I'm going to link that here. So check it out. And I still have the 2 slots that I said in that video about. If you want to budget and you don't really know how to, you can always reach out to me. It's just 2 slots. So watch that video first, because you might learn 1 or 2 and you might not even need me. Yeah, so that is it. Then the next thing I'm going to be talking about is finance applications. Yes, when it comes to saving, when it comes to investing, these fintech apps actually help. And one of the ones that help is Piggyvest. We have different fintech applications. We have Piggyvest, we have PettySave, we have Ladder, we have Ayowo. I think that's the pronunciation. Yeah, we have Cowrywise. There are a lot, guys. So it depends on which one works for you best. I was actually using PettySave before, but I switched to Piggyvest because there was a particular feature I wanted that PettySave did not have. So I switched to Piggyvest. So depending on what you like, then you can move. I'm going to be giving solutions to some of the challenges you guys talked about when it comes to managing your money. So I'm going to answer this question based on a personal level, because some of these people, I know them, and then it's going to be a really great way because I'm answering this in their context. And if I don't answer this in your context, please forgive me, even if you might have the same question. So the first person talked about data and that she spends so much on data. Well, this person is a content creator and she also has a business online, yeah, and she also does YouTube. So it's understandable. I understand the fact that she actually has to spend a lot of money on data, but you can schedule. You do not have to be online 24/7. Yeah, you do not have to be online 24/7. Like now, take for example, in your application, in your business, you have like the time when you open, the time when you close. So you can be online then, and then the rest of the time you are probably doing something else, something really important. And it's not every time you would go to that particular business app that it will be sucking your data. It's not every time. So it's only when you like have DMs. So you have to be really strategic about this thing. So you have to be really strategic about these things, so you do not overspend, yeah, and you do not have a situation where you do not reply your customers on time, yeah. So another thing I'll suggest is to use internet service providers, not the normal MTN, Airtel, maybe SpectraNet, Smile, Swift, all those type of things. That's what I'm talking about. So you can get like a MiFi, and SpectraNet has several plans that would definitely benefit you. They have one that's like for free night browsing, free morning browsing. So at that time you can literally be doing your maybe if you want to download YouTube videos, you download YouTube videos during that time. If you want to download movies from Netflix, you download it during that time. If you want to do some other thing, maybe on Instagram, watch a particular video that might take so much of your data, you do it during that time. So if you're going to be having this kind of situation, then I feel you need to plan how you spend your money on data. So plan it. If you know you're not going to be online, if you know you need to be online on this particular times, then you know that this particular time I need to be online, then I should plan my data for this particular time, and I make sure that I do not go to that particular application before that time, or during the time I do not get messages from them. Do you get? So you plan your data and plan how you are going to use it. In that way you do not spend so much, and always check your data balance so that you will not have to be stressing so much on it. Check your data balance and avoid applications that waste your data. I think one thing that iPhone does for people is they allow you switch off some apps that you don't want to use your data on. Yeah, so they allow you to switch off some apps. So if you're doing that, you can control yourself from going to a particular application that would suck so much of your data. TikTok, yeah. So with that way you avoid those particular apps. So I think I did justice to your question or to your challenge. So the next thing I'm going to be answering is that he said she has money, but it just disappears without you even knowing, without you even spending it. This person, she's a free giver. She gives it. But one thing I'll tell you, I whisper it into your ear. You can lock your money inside the savings app. So if anybody comes to ask you for money, tell them that you don't have, that you have locked it. Simple. You don't need to, and it's not every time you say yes to somebody, you do not spend it. So what are you using it for? You're definitely practically giving it out to someone that needs it or something like that. So if you don't want to be in a situation whereby, oh, I cannot say no to this person, lock your money. Don't have access to it, so that somebody will not come and ask you and you not start lying. Just said, person, I lost my money. So I think I did justice to your problem. So the next person talked about I know how to talked about to budget properly. She wants to learn how to budget properly, and she's scared to spend money on herself, but she can save. Well, budgeting properly, I already mentioned that. I'm putting the link to the video somewhere around here. Yeah, so go and watch that video. And if you still do not know how to, there are 2 slots free that you can message me and we'll talk about it. And also, if you also want to learn intense money things, don't forget, Money Africa is doing this undergraduate plan for students. And if you want to get that free budget tracker and free investment tracker, sign up before June 15th. Yes, it's going to do you good. And also, there's even a class that is happening from the 14th of June to I think the 16th. Yeah, 14th to 16th of June. It's a free class. You do not have to pay shingbai for this thing. It's a free class, so don't miss this opportunity, guys. Don't miss it. Yes. So yeah, you can save. That is perfect. Get a fintech app, something that allows you to save. I would suggest PiggyVest. Get one and start saving. Start clearing those financial goals. Yeah. So this person also, the next person talked about, she always saves, but when she gets back, she squanders the money. This also has something to do with budgeting. You save and then the money has come out from vault. The money has finished locking itself. So how exactly do you spend the money? You budget that money out. Even this person is a content creator also. Even if you're going to you want to buy something to create content, budget it out. And budget for your wants, because I know that when people come home, as the time they try to, spend, buy plenty things. You get, like, so during that time you have to budget that money and make sure that you think to yourself, what am I buying? I'm buying this particular thing. Do I really need this at this particular time? Can I get something better that will last me more? Think about all those things. Write down those questions in your head. Ponder upon it for like 2 days. Then you definitely get your answers, and you will not end up squandering money like the way you usually do. Take for example, for me, instead of buying a backdrop, I bought a cloth for food video. I mean, it does not make sense, because if you're going to be doing food videos, something will spill at the end of the day, and then you have to be washing clothes every time. But for me, I went through that thought process and I gave myself some answers. It might not be the same answer that will work for me that will work for somebody else. So that worked for me, and I'm using a cloth for filming my videos and not a backdrop. And for me, it's helping me, and when I get more money, I'll buy a backdrop. Yes. So I think I've been able to answer your question. And yeah, so the next thing I'm going to be addressing is, this person said his challenge is investing, identifying viable opportunities for acquiring more money. It's not hard. I just explained to you the platform of Money Africa. Use my code ANGEL300. This will definitely help you. If you just use that code like this, you already have access to the platform. And don't forget, June 15th is when the freebie is going to end, and July 18th is when the registration is going to end. So take good advantage of this opportunity. It's going to help you a lot, because one thing Money Africa does through the whole plan is that they even let you know about good investing opportunities that you can actually go into. So you're not missing out though. You're definitely going to help you with this process. So don't miss this one. You don't want to miss this one, guys. Then this other person talked about she's an impulse buyer. I think I mentioned something concerning this. If you're an impulse buyer, you know places that you go to that make you buy on impulse. Stop going to those places. If you know somebody can go in your position, then send the person. And if you're an impulse buyer, when you look at that and you want to buy it, think about it. Let my voice resonate in your head. Angel said that if I want to buy this thing, think about it. Do I really need it now? What's the benefit of buying this thing now? Let your mind run wild about all this, then you will know that this thing is not really important at this particular time. So get that. And then another person said problem no they finish, or they know they ever finish. Money no they reach. Yes, problems will never finish, and you saying money will never reach, I do not agree with you, because if you are looking for ways to acquire more money, if you are actually being intentional, then you will have found Money Africa by now, and they will definitely teach you on how to acquire more money. And through this method, your money will reach whatever you want to buy. And even if you do not have the money to buy at that particular time, because you are acquiring more money, then money will definitely reach one day. Okay, so your money will reach. Do you hear me? The money will definitely reach, and you don't have problem. Yeah. So guys, I think I have fully given solution out of my spirit to all those people that said they have challenges. And honestly, I really can't stress the fact about Money Africa. And I think I skipped a question. I remember skipping a question. This person asked me how she can acquire more money. Still the same thing, Money Africa. Money Africa teaches you on how you can acquire more money through different types of investing. And like I said, the classes have already started, and it has been fire, guys. Like, so many things being tackled out, like your money scripts, so many things being tackled out. I don't want to spill tea here. When you get into that platform, then you will know what's going on. And there's been so many testimonies from different people on the platform already saying that if the pre-classes is like this, then how would the main class be? It's definitely going to be fire, guys. So you do not want to miss this opportunity that is being given to you. And don't forget, if you register before June 15th, you will definitely get a freebie, which is the free investment tracker and the free budget tracker. So I think I've done justice in letting you guys know about this platform, because it's definitely going to be of help to you. And don't forget to use my code ANGEL300. ANGEL300 is my code. Don't forget to use that when you're registering, when you're going to register and all of that. So guys, I think we've come to the end of this video. I'm so happy when a video goes well. Had so many failed videos, and honestly it's really exciting for me when a video goes well. So I've come to the end of this video, and if you really loved this one, please give my video a thumbs up. It actually helps me, pushes my video out, lets other people see it, and you don't want to hide this information from other people. So like this video so that people will know about these opportunities. And it's not open to only Nigerian students. Any undergraduate from different countries can register. So you're a college student, don't miss this opportunity. Yeah, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like what I do. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. So I think we've come to the end of this video, and thank you guys for watching me. And if you clicked on this video without wanting to click on this video, thank you for watching to this point. I really appreciate it, and I hope you continue to watch me more. Yeah, because it actually helps me a lot, guys. So I love you guys, and stay tuned for my next video. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.